Good morning, everybody. So we're going to do an update on our algae maintenance. So as you're in the middle of summer and your pool is starting to heat up, our pool is at 80 degrees right now. And one way you can combat as the temperature rise, the algae really wants to start taking control. And if you're not in your pool every day, you know that your pool starts to feel slimy around the edges if you're not in it every day. So one of the ways that I can combat the bacteria from really trying to take hold is utilize your chlorine. So one thing that I do as my temperature in my pool starts to rise is I keep my chlorine on the higher side, because then that will actually help kill a lot of that bacteria and the algae, and it keeps it a lot clearer. Now it might, the higher side isn't necessarily going to hurt your water or your pool as long as you keep it not overly over the top. Okay, you don't want your chlorine to go off the chart, but you want to keep it more on the higher side, just a little bit, as your pool temperatures heat up. Yeah, and I have found, like, over the years that really works. It works a lot if you keep your algae a little bit on the higher side. And hold on one second. Okay, so keeping your chlorine kind of on the higher side and using this Mineral Brillance. Now, this isn't necessarily just chlorinating granules. It has the ability to sanitize your water, control algae, clarifies your water, and one thing I really like about it is that it's fast dissolving. Yep, fast dissolving. So what it has in it is calcium hypochlorite. And what that does is that is an algae controller. So this stuff, and I've had this for, gosh, probably about 2 years now. And I only put like a handful in it like once a week, because it works, guys. It softens the water, and it helps your water maintain that like sparkly for the summer. Yeah, and it also contains stain and scale preventer. And this isn't overly expensive. It really isn't. So this is like, it balances, it sanitizes, it has a shock kind of in it, and it also prevents algae. That's why I really like it. And you can swim right after you put this in, and it will not hurt your kids or anything. If you have kids and a lot of people are afraid to, put a lot of chemicals in your water, because your kids always want to swim right away, like in the mornings or as soon as you're done cleaning your pool and stuff like that. So this is another thing that, I mean, guys, this is a lifesaver for your pool. It really is. So you want to keep your chlorine a little bit on the higher side, and then use this Mineral Brillance, man. This stuff really, really works. Now, if you're having a really, really bad time with algae, and you know your pool is starting to turn green, do a lot of back flushes from your sand filter, and then put a little bit of your algicide in there. Just a little bit, like we're talking like maybe a cup. I mean, my pool is probably between, between 8 and 9,000 gallons, because it's a 15 round. So I don't really need a whole lot, but as the bigger your pool gets, you wanna make sure that you're controlling that algae. And you can kind of tell, like if you're looking at the side of your pool, when it starts to turn a little bit green, because it shows through the water so quickly. Yep. So those two things, and the fact that you need to get in your pool every single day, that is one thing that really saves your pool. You have to get in it, put your feet on the sides of your pool and kind of scrub to keep that sliminess from getting taken hold. And that's what I do when I'm in there. I not only skim my pool, but I'm also putting my feet on the sides of the pool to really make sure that it gets a good scrubbing, because usually most of the time it's just me getting in there. So but that's what I do. I'm not only skimming, but I'm also cleaning the sides with my feet. And then once I'm done doing all that, then I kind of relax a little more. So yeah, guys, just want to do an algae update for when your temperatures of your pool start to rise. So I hope that helps a lot of people. I know I've been emailed a couple times on some questions about it. So I hope that really helps you guys, and keep swimming, guys. Thanks for watching.